Right, guys, the beauty of me having this new system set up for videoing myself is that if I want to have a little rant about something, I can do it now without too much difficulty. And the need has arisen for me to have one. So I just got back from my local shops, and do you know what? I always seem to have a moment when I come back from the shops. Apart from when I've been to the bookshop, every other time I just come back with frustration and despair because I just see so much that doesn't resonate with me. Apart from the fact it's a concrete jungle full of people buying crap mostly. Anyway, the last few weeks outside my local B&M store, I've noticed these beautiful plants, conifers. You know, I love conifers. On the racks they have outside the main entrance. They were bigger than the ones I normally get from Wilko, about twice as big. Beautiful, that beautiful lime green that I absolutely love. And I wanted to buy one, to be honest, but I haven't got really the room on, can't really afford the £8, really. So I didn't buy one. Anyway, I went past today and I noticed they were looking a bit sad, not as nice as normal, a bit droopy. So I thought, oh God, I know what this is going to be. So I went up and I felt them, and yeah, absolutely and completely and utterly bone dry. There was one plant there, a different type of plant, that I actually put my hand on the soil and it was rock hard. I couldn't actually penetrate the soil, it was so hard. So obviously to me that means it's never, ever, 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 ever been watered since it left wherever it left, as have, no doubt, not the others. Even from a sales point of view with regards to product and profit, etc., and all that materialistic money making rubbish, you think someone in the whole of that store would think that maybe these plants need to be watered occasionally. Is it because they're surrounded by so much false processed shite that the thought doesn't even enter their heads that maybe these living creatures need a bit of water to keep them going? What is that? Have we lost our connection with nature so much that not one person in the whole of that shop that works there or even looks at the plants from outside thought to water them? Now, if I thought they could have been saved, and I think they've gone past it, especially with conifers, once they get past a certain stage, it just gradually is a slow death, I'm afraid, because I've found that out myself. And I do water mine, apart from occasionally when I might miss one odd water. But I just felt for these plants. What does it say about us, guys? Seriously, the loss of that connection, the loss of that nurturing of nature. What does nature do for us? It nurtures us, believe it or not. Some people won't even get that. Without nature, we wouldn't be here. Without oxygen giving nature, we wouldn't be able to survive on this planet. It would be like Mars or somewhere. So if we can't respect nature in that way, why should we expect it to respect us? Expect it to respect us? Because it's not going to, is it, really? So basically, that little incident outside of B&M, which upset me, because these things do, equates to the whole world, doesn't it? You know, all of this nature that I love, it equates to all of it. Essentially, if we can't look after the very thing that sustains us and nurtures us, if we can't give that respect back, why should we think we have the right to even be here? Now, some people will think I'm creating too much about a few plants, but I'm not, because this is so much bigger than that. And this is what I'm only trying to get across, is that if we can't see this, if people in cities and towns are so lost to this basic, basic necessity of life on this planet, then what does it say? Anyway, what I'm going if I'd seen someone that I know in there, I would have gone up and said something, and I almost was on the verge of going in, grabbing one of their watering cans that they sell, going somewhere in their shop to fill it up, and going and watering their own bloody plants. Because it just saddens me to see these poor things basically dying a slow death of thirst. I could almost cry again. I just feel these things so deeply. And again, you know, in the grand scheme, I suppose it's not much, but it is to me. And so I am going to take action. I'm going to do something. I'm going to write a letter to the manager, quite possibly anonymously, but I'm still going to write one, saying what I saw and what I think. And I'm going to either post it or leave it somewhere on one of their desks somewhere. So that's all I can do, really, isn't it? Not that it'll probably do anything, but at least it'll make me feel a little bit better. So I think I'm going to have to close my eyes when I go past there in future because I don't want to watch them get to the end, you know, and they're all brown and from what they were. So Anyway, onwards, guys, onwards. Keep our hearts, keep our strength always. Catch you later.